Now, the next topic is derivatives or differentiability or differential coefficient of real valued function. Now, let us consider fx. Let fx be any real valued function. Now, what is real valued function? A function which domain and codomain are either the real set or the subset of real set. Now, let us consider fx be any real valued function and x is equal to a be any point in its domain. Then now we have, first of all, I defined here a left hand derivative. Left hand derivative at x is equal to a. Left hand derivative is denoted by L. L stands for left, f for function, dash for derivative at point A. L f dash A is defined as limit h tending to 0 f of A minus h minus fa upon minus h if exist is called left hand derivative. Okay. Now this expression is called the left hand derivative at point x is equal to a. Similarly, we define right hand derivative is denoted by r f dash a. A right hand derivative is denoted by r f dash a and defined as this is f of a plus h minus fa upon h if exists. If this limit is exists means this limit is finite and real, is called right hand derivative. Right hand derivative. If left hand derivative LF dash A is equal to RF dash A, then we say that function fx is differentiable at x is equal to a. If left hand derivative is equal to right hand derivative, then we say that fx is differentiable at x is equal to a and it is denoted by f dash a. Okay. Now, let y is equal to fx be any real valued function, then dy by dx or y dash or y1 or f dash x. These expressions represent the differential coefficient of fx with respect to x, derivative of fx with respect to x. Okay. Now let y is equal to fx be any real valued function, then differentiating with respect to x. With respect to x means fx is a function of x. With respect to x, you will get dy by dx is equal to d by dx of fx, which is also denoted as f dash x. Now, if you have to find the value of this derivative at point x is equal to a, then we say that dy by dx at x is equal to a is equal to f dash a. F dash a is called the differential coefficient of fx with respect to x at point x is equal to a. Okay. First principle or ab initio method of finding differential coefficient of fx with respect to x. Now, first principle expression, now this expression f dash x is the differential coefficient of fx with respect to x is equal to limit h tending to 0 f of x plus h minus fx upon h. If exist means f dash x is finite and real. The value of this expression must be finite and real. Then this is called the first principle, differential coefficient of fx with respect to x by first principle. Okay. Find differential coefficient of sin x with respect to x by first principle. F dash x by first principle. Okay. Now, here fx is equal to sin x. So f of x plus h is sine of x plus h. Okay. Now by first principle, f dash x is equal to limit h tending to 0 f of x plus h minus fx upon h. Now here the function value of the function fx is equal to sin x and f of x plus h is sine of x plus h. Now put there, you will get f dash x is equal to limit h tending to 0 sine of x plus h minus sine x upon h. Okay. This is a meaningless expression when h tending to 0. Now use sin c minus sin d here for evaluating this limit. Now limit h tending to 0. Now apply the formula of sin c minus sin d. Sin c minus sin d, this is equal to 2 cos c plus d by 2 into sin c minus d by 2. Now apply here. You will get 2 times of cos x plus h plus x by 2 into sin x plus h minus x by 2 divided by h. So you will get a limit h tending to 0. This is 2 times cos of x plus x, which is 2x plus h by 2 into sine of h by 2, okay, divided by h. Now this is limit h tending to 0, 2 times of cos of 2x plus h by 2 into limit h tending to 0, sine of h by 2 upon h. We use here limit x tending to a fx into gx is equal to limit x tending to a fx into limit x tending to a gx. We use here this property. Okay. Now, this is limit s tending to 0, 2 times of cos of 2x plus h by 2, this one. And now this is limit h tending to 0, sine of h by 2, make angle same here. This is h by 2 into 2. So this is limiting value of this expression. This expression is not a meaningless one. So put h is equal to 0 here. You will get 2 times of cos 2x plus h. H is equal to 0. 2x by 2, 2 is cancelled out. So this is 2 times of cos x. This is 2 times of cos x into limit. This one. This is 1 into 1 by 2, because since limit x tending to 0, sine x upon x is equal to 1 here. Okay, so this is cos x. So differential coefficient of sine x with respect to x is cos x. Got my point? Let fx and gx be two differentiable function, then number 1, d by dx of a into fx is equal to a into d by dx of fx, or we can write a into f dash x, where a is a constant. Okay, now the second property is, second algebraic property, that is d by dx of fx plus gx. This is d by dx of fx into d by dx of gx. D by dx of fx plus gx is same as d by dx of fx plus d by dx of gx. We can write here f dash x plus g dash x. Okay, got my point? Now the third one, that is the product rule. Third one is the product rule. D by dx of fx into gx, which is equal to first function fx into d by dx of gx plus gx into d by dx of fx. Or we can write fx into g dash x plus gx into f dash x. Now similarly, quotient rule or division rule, d by dx of fx upon gx. This is equal to gx d by dx of fx minus fx into d by dx of gx upon whole square of gx, provided here gx is not equal to 0 for every x. If gx is equal to 0, the derivative of fx divided by gx does not exist. Okay? Find dy by dx if y is equal to this at x is equal to 1. Okay? Now, since y is equal to 7x square plus 2x plus 1, differentiating with respect to x, you will get dy by dx, that is d dx of 7x square plus 2x plus 1, which is, now apply the properties algebra of derivatives here. So this is 7 times d by dx of x square plus 2 times d by dx of x plus d by dx of 1. So here dy by dx is 7 into d by dx of x square. Apply this formula here. D by dx of x raised to power n is equal to n times x raised to power n minus 1. Apply this formula here. So you will get differential coefficient of x square with respect to x is 2x plus 2 into 1 plus differential coefficient of 1 with respect to x, differentiation of constant is 0. Now, so this is 14x plus 2. This is the value of dy by dx. Now, we have to find the derivative at point at x is equal to 1. So, dy by dx at x is equal to 1 is, put x is equal to 1 here. That is 14 into 1 plus 2, which is 16. Okay. I hope you all understand the concept of limit as well as the derivative.